Your passion is fashion and you want to pursue your dream of working in fashion, but you don't know where exactly to start. Well, I'm going to help you to find a job in fashion by introducing you to 5 awesome fashion jobs that actually nobody's talking about. So stay tuned and let's hop right into it. Hey friends, my name is Aja and welcome to Lives of Fashion, a fashion advice series where we are going to unlock the jobs in the fashion industry through teaching videos like this one and interviews with creators working in these fields to give you a better insight and help you to find your dream job as well as preparing you accordingly. If you want to know more about the diverse career paths of the fashion industry, consider subscribing and activate the notification bell to not miss an episode. So let's head back to what you actually came for, the 5 awesome fashion jobs. The 5 awesome fashion jobs we are going to talk about are fashion forecasters, fashion colorists, CAD designer, fashion psychologist, and fabric librarians. Let's break them down by jobs. Number 1, fashion forecaster. I really couldn't believe there's a job called fashion forecaster, but there really is. So, what is the job of a fashion forecaster? A fashion forecaster is somebody who predicts upcoming trends and presents trends that are on the decline. They use research techniques and fashion industry knowledge to make predictions about colors, forms, patterns, shapes, and even fabrics. They keep track of their competition or maintain and expand their relationship with contracts in the industry and present their researches to designers. They work for fashion houses, designers, retail companies, apparel, textile firms, independent forecasting firms, or independently. So, what skills should I have, or even a degree? Well, you should be good at researching, since that is a big part in your job. Deep knowledge of fashion and the latest trends, be creative, and good in communication skills. Qualification wise, there is no specific course or degree available for becoming a forecaster, but many employers prefer if you have a degree somehow related to fashion. That could be fashion design, marketing, or retail. Oh, and a pro tip. As in any industry, they prefer people with working experience. So try working in the fashion industry before or do an internship to gain some experience. Number 2, fashion colorist. As a fashion colorist, you will be responsible for mixing, developing, and creating colors and color palettes for clothing, clothing lines, and textiles. You will be coordinating color shop activities or printing department production schedule, as well as selecting dyes according to properties desired by customers. Fashion colorists work in retail chains, textile companies, for designers, and many more. So, what are the skills and the degree requirements? You should have a degree in a creative field such as fine art, painting, illustrating, or designing. You should also have a knowledge of dyes, dyeing techniques, or print techniques, as well be organized and have an attention for details, as well as a sense for colors and the ability to describe and differentiate colors. Number 3, CAD designer. CAD stands for Computer Aided Design, and as a CAD designer, you use technology to help generate designs for projects. These designs may be used to create 2D or 3D images. You're building out drawings based on the input of the design team, as well as analyzing structures and adjusting them to meet the safety standards. What are the skills in the degree? You need a bachelor degree in engineering, architecture, or related fields. You should be familiar with common design software programs, as well as having an understanding of relevant codes and regulations, and have the ability to analyze data as well as situations and to come up with creative solutions. Number 4, fashion psychology. Fashion psychology is quite a new field in the fashion industry, but definitely worth checking it out. And I'm not saying that because I'm studying psychology. Fashion psychology is described as the study and treatment of how color, image, style, and beauty affects human behavior while addressing cultural norms and cultural sensitivities. As a fashion psychologist, it is your job to give an insight into human behavior needed to understand and improve the human aspects of the fashion business. Fashion psychologists work in the areas research, development, leadership, management, consulting, and teaching. I couldn't really find what skills you should have, so I'm calling it interests. What interests and degree should you have to become a fashion psychologist? You should have a degree in science. That could be psychology, biology. You should be interested in psychological theories, concepts, or methods, as well as in fashion, researching, and teaching. Number 5, fabric librarian. Yes, I said fabric librarian. Who would have thought a company really needs that? But yep, they do. As a fabric librarian, you are responsible for developing and maintaining fabric libraries for companies within the industry. You are keeping data on what fabrics have been used before, keeping an eye on trends, and choose fabrics to be included to the library, and organize and send out samples. Fabric librarians work in fabric, fiber, or textile companies. What degree or skills should you have? You should have a degree in a field related to fiber or textile, have a knowledge about fiber, be organized, be good at researching, and have a knowledge about the latest trends. Oh, and if you're interested, you can actually do a course about library science to train your organization skills. Friends, we have almost reached the end of this video, but before we end this video, I have one more question. What is about the salary? I mean, I gotta pay my bills, so I have to know what I have to earn or what I can expect to earn, right? Well, the salaries are actually not that bad. As a forecaster, you are making between 50 to 150,000. As a colorist, between 67 and 95,000. As a CAD designer, between 56 and 89,000. As a librarian, between 30 and 60,000. And as a fashion psychologist, I couldn't find any data, so I can't tell you a number, but I think it's not going to be that bad. Friends, if you are like me and you are still not satisfied and want to know more about these jobs, hang on, friends. We are no school who's only going to teach you what Google is telling you. No, we want to give you the real experiences. So we are going to do interviews with creatives who are actually working in these fields I just mentioned and find out more. So be sure to watch our future videos to not miss the real tea. Subscribe to this channel and activate the notification bell and be the first one to be informed. Until that, see you the next time. Thank you for watching. Bye.